Okay, so that's the situation we find ourselves in, folks. This funky fellow, in purple, mind you, everybody who's evil wears purple. I can guarantee you even the village chief himself was wearing a purple jacket. It was just so faded that you couldn't tell, and it looked gray. He doesn't keep up with that kind of stuff, you know. But yeah, Salazar wears purple. Sadler uses purple, you know, all that in his motif. So, keyword, don't wear purple. And apparently that funky fellow, I'm trying not to say little guy, because he is a little guy. I thought he was a boy, honestly. He's got kind of that little boy thing, but they really could have made him more deformed. They really could have gone full Tyrion Lannister with it, which, by the way, I have not read all of the Game of Thrones books. I've only read up to 3, the third book. I'm about midway through it. But Tyrion Lannister in the books is far, far more visually repulsive than the television version of him would lead you to be. I don't really watch the television version because I'm too busy capturing Lewis Serra. I have confirmation that Serra has entered the castle. Why he would return during his escape leaves me to question his motives, but we must seize this moment to capture him. You'll get the other 2 Americans after we approach Serra. It seems he took some vaccines when he stole our quote-unquote sample. What does that mean? The vaccines we can do without, but we must retrieve the quote-unquote sample, for it is our lifeblood. I feel there is someone else or some other group involved in this affair. If the quote-unquote sample were to get into the hands of the other entity, the world in which we seek to create will not come. We must apprehend Serra as quickly as possible. But surely you guys can create more. Also, look, village files, castle files. How nice. Also, I love how you can hear the fire really loud right here. Also, magical key, prison key. Thanks, Lewis's granddad. I always felt like this was Lewis's, like, relative. I don't know why. Anyway, you can hear the fire unless you don't look at it. Not looking at it. Still not looking at it. I don't know. Let's save that for right now. So, right now we have to go and see probably the 5th most disturbing enemy in this game. And I'll warn you, this guy is pretty fucking freaky. Like what you've seen so far is pretty strange, but this next guy, ho 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 ho! What a sturdy door. A prison, perhaps. Thank God we have this prison key. Who would be so reviled? Who would be so revolting to be kept in a prison in this place? Well, you see, that's where it gets interesting. Because, well, let me put it this way. Have you guys ever played The Suffering? PlayStation 2 game called The Suffering? I don't know if you have. I have. This guy looks like he would be right at home. Oh, good God. There he is. The author of so many nightmares. The man himself. Oh, God. His eyes are sewn shut. They really wanted to show you that, by the way. His eyes are completely sewn shut. And we have to get in there. We have to open it to go and turn on that lever. Yeah, we gotta go right next to this little Hellraiser. Yeah, don't do that quietly or anything. I'm sure he's fine. I'm also glad they gave him pants. You know, it's always good when you got pants. Hey. Back the fuck up, Ashley. Yeah, he goes by sound, by the way. And he makes a very funky little sound himself. Okay, have you guys ever played Street Fighter 2? Character Vega with his claws? That's this guy. Also, boing. I found it interesting that you can shoot the bell, and he'll go to the bell sound, but he won't go to the sound of the gunshot. Also, in case you can't tell, we gotta shoot that thing on his back. And somehow he can retract his Wolverine claws. Don't ask me how. He must be over here! Hey, guess what? I was over here the whole time! Eh. Okay. I was being dumb. I was being real dumb. You don't want to run. Don't run from this guy. Just slowly walk and you'll be okay. Use on Leon. He's good. I I could use the Magnum now, but that'd be a little overkill. Let's just use the rifle instead. Let's just casually walk behind him. It's really intense. Oh. Boink. Stop saying boink, say bloop. Bloop. Get out of the way. Oh, Ashley, what the fuck? How did you stand up from that? You got a claw to the face. I'm so sorry, Ashley. Who keeps their heart on their back, honestly? What an asshole. That's a lot of money. That's as much money as the 3 gold bars that we normally find. Ugh, ugh. You ever have a big zit on your back and you just had it, like, popped or, like, lanced or something? Ugh, imagine that. You know those horrifying YouTube videos where people get, like, their pimples popped and stuff? And they get, like, 1 billion views from people who are unknowingly clicking a link that their asshole friend sent them? Yeah, that's that guy. I'll see your horse and raise you, dead guy. Also, I like how his claws aren't actually like grafted onto his body like literal Wolverine claws, but they're just like these little, you know, these little devices that he can activate. It's kind of cool. He's not completely monster, he's just this weird hunchbacked weirdo. Alright. Get the old red out. Scrump. Okay. Am I the only one who misses Leon's coat? Like, that was a good look for him. Hey! Why are you giving the orders? You look identical to the other guys. And I don't just mean that to be rude, I mean like literally your face paint is exactly the same. He's running so expectantly, he's so happy. Hey, guess what? Swoop! How did you not get fried? Okay, you got a fate worse than being fried. Punctured by bullets. Okay. I also really like the quick turn on that. Instead of having to slowly turn each time. It's nice. Hey, you're the guy giving orders. You're the guy throwing that. Thank you, Ashley, for not getting hurt. Literal Klansman, look out! Ashley is unfazed. Look at them. Black hoods and all. So sneak. So sneaky. Okay, fine. Do you care that your buddy died? Let me reload this thing really quick. Let me get some distance. Stop being an asshole. I gotta shoot it from far away. Look at his eyes. They're so scary. I'm gonna zoom in on one of these guys' eyes. Guys'? I'm gonna zoom in on one of these fellows' eyeballs. They're really creepy. Hey, bad idea. Hey, he says Sadler too. Everybody loves Sadler. There's a comedy waiting to happen. Everybody loves Sadler. Everybody hates Salazar. There you go. Open this big, massive door, please. Oh, fuck me. That's right. I knew this section was coming, but I couldn't remember if it was, like, soon or not. This is a gauntlet. Like, you thought that the cabin area... Sorry. You thought the cabin area was a gauntlet where it had a lot of people? This shit is ridiculous. Okay. Ahí está. You first. There are so many little walkways and stuff around here. You gotta balance this shit out. You got shield guys that are very bad at hitting people, even though you're right next to them. You got this asshole. Got all the money they got. And then you got more coming out of the woodworks. Look at this. You got these cool big reflecting pond things too, so you can't run all the way through here. Look at this. Uh-oh. Don't... I remember that laugh. It's not scary, he just sounds so cheerful. I mean, yeah, it's sinister as hell, but it's not scary in my mind. Shoot him in the leg until he dies. Sounds like someone who's coming to pinch your nose. Let's not stand right there, please. Hold on, I want to zoom in on that guy's eyes. Or that guy's eyes. Here we go. I'm gonna zoom in. You might take a hit, but I want you guys to see how fucking terrifying these guys are. Look at that! And now you can't. Let's look at the other guy. Uh-oh. Oh, I killed the guy I wanted to look at! No! Goodness. I'm trying to think of some dated celebrity reference, like somebody... Like I killed the person I wanted to look at. I can't think of any appropriate jokes there. Are you dead? Yes, he is. You know it's a good game when you have to question when you blow someone's head off. Are you dead? Nice. Note to self, just do that next time. Don't even bother with this whole stupid, you know, breaking the shield thing. Just use the rifle. And we get more rifle ammo. Prodigious. Tubular. I saw this really funny post where someone was like, let's bring back these old like 90s sayings like tubular. It sounds like Toblerone and tubular. Tubular, what the fuck? Tubular. Euler. Yeah, I know you can't escape. The water's freaking out right now. But we gotta take these old ancient slang words and mix them with something today. Like lit and tubular. I'm not saying tubular ever again. Look at them. Poor guys. You know, I do feel bad for these cultists. You know, they were just regular guys like you and me. And then they got in one little fight. And then they got sent over here. Also, this music, though. This, like, ominous yelling, screaming. Oh. How many bullets can you take? I bet you this is the last one. Yep. How can you still climb up stairs when you don't have a head? I'll admit you could probably walk, but do you really have the motion control things to walk up the stairs when you don't have a fucking brain? Also, it is kind of funny how some of the cultists are, quote-unquote, like, developed enough to have the big parasite come out of them when they get their heads blown off, but then other ones, because they all have parasites, right? Like, they all have it, but some of them are, like, more developed than others, apparently, so only some of them will have the big, ugly parasites come out. Also, is that red fire? I think it's red fire. Interesting. Dumbledore, get your, Chamber of Secrets Goblet of Fire thing. Oh yeah, wait a minute. How do I leave Ashley? There we go. Normally you do not want to leave Ashley to wait, because people will snatch her up. But thankfully, for the sake of this puzzle, we can tell her to wait. Follow me. Good thing I forgot how to do that, because now I'm going to be annoying with it. Just kidding, I'm not going to do it ever again. Oh. Take the L. Sorry. Yeah, how about no? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I'll be right with you, Ash. Got him. Fend for yourself for a second. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Rock in a hard place. I'm coming. Where'd she go? There she is. Okay, you bastards. Time for me to shoot you. I don't know. Coming. He's really far away. Calm down. Don't worry. I wouldn't have let you go. I can't quit you. Okay, now's a good time to blow them all to schmithereens. Yeah. Yeah, you thought that was a bad throw, but I got most of them. As my dear, beloved, sadly deceased father would say, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. That was a favorite of his. Whenever he would talk about, you know, like I would say, like, oh, I was so close to finally getting this thing, or, I don't know, one time I scratched the hell out of his car, and I was like, look, I was so close to, like, getting into this parking space, but then something went bad, and he would always go, you know, Jared, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. I always remembered that. Also, another good saying of his was, it's easier to pull a chain than to push one. Basically saying teamwork makes the dream work, but in a less rhymey sort of way. Which is good, because we get enough rhymes and puns in the world. He knew. I do miss my father sometimes. It's only been a couple months since he passed, and it's... Yeah, anyway, sorry, I'm getting too heavy with this whole thing. What the hell is this for? I guess there's only one way to find out. Get Ashley to work it, please. Yes. Churn that butter, Ashley. Churn that butter. I'm not gonna say work that crank, because even that's too juvenile, even for me. Alright, now that is pretty. Look at that. You gotta appreciate that.
There's a crank over there.
I'm saying what to look at, Ashley. I'm the one saying things. Pay attention to me, please.